said, come on now, Sheila. You can't see something not right? I said, something not clicking up there. We knew she was crazy, though. We knew she was crazy. But I'm like, he done showed too many doggone signs for her not to pick up on something. I said, ain't that much love in the world, girl? I said, you can't be that in love or whatever that you can't see that something's not right. Taylor convinced Deacon to go make love to Sheila, but the whole time he was thinking of Taylor. Hoping Deacon not getting it. I don't think people getting it. Ain't no way you gonna be in love and be in a relationship if you did. They're not getting it. But I'm really interested to see if Sheila actually takes it there. Cause we know she's capable of it, but we don't know if she's actually changed or not. But yeah, I said hoping Deep not getting it. Won't be no love or being together if they did. Hope was upset. She ends up mentioning to Steffi that she made her fire her own brother or whatever. I said, careful now, you know Steffi will fire you. I said, careful now, you know she'll fire you, girl. You over here talking about your brother. What D said, calm down or something. I said, right, because you know it ain't beneath her to fire you, girl. It ain't beneath her. Yeah, hey y'all. Welcome back to another video. This is for the bold and the beautiful. March the 3rd, 2026. First things first, let me know y'all thoughts on this episode down below. Look, y'all, I think this the bus stop. Look, oh no, I'm in front of somebody's house. I'm assuming this the bus stop. I'm about to pick up my niece. But yeah, I said, I think this the place I picked up last time. I don't know. But okay, what did y'all think of the episode? So we're gonna start with Steffi, Deke, and Hope. Steffi was telling Hope, I will say once again, Hope do be acting like she in charge of stuff. She do be acting like she the boss of everybody. I said that yesterday, her and Ridge. But yeah, Steffi don't think that Hope and Deke taking things seriously, and I said they not. They definitely not. They just kept trying to convince her that maybe she's overreacting, and Deacon seems to think that Sheila's changed, and he will be the one to know her better than anybody or whatever. And I said, yeah, okay. But I'm wait. That's who they keep making everybody else find out about Taylor and Deacon. I want Sheila to find out because I really want to see if she takes it there or not. But yeah, the whole conversation was Steffi trying to tell them it's final. She wants Hope to leave it alone and stop trying to get Deacon to go after her mama because she putting their whole family in jeopardy. And Taylor done made her decision and it's not love. You just convince yourself that it's love and everything. It, basically neither one of them changed their mind. Hope still feel like Deacon and Taylor are in love with each other and they gonna be together. Steffi feel like Taylor listening to her and she not. Meanwhile, Taylor at the office thinking about the fact that she told Deacon to go make love to his wife. And I said, look, at this point, the fact that he did it says a lot. I said, just because she told you to do it don't mean you should have did it. Because during their conversation, Taylor and Deacon, they still was up close to stuff, and he's saying that he can't stop thinking about her. Taylor said that Sheila can't suspect anything. Look, I was waiting on Sheila to pop up. I said, now, Sheila, you ain't got that many toes left now. Come on now. I said, you ain't got that many toes left, girl. But yeah, but yeah, so Taylor was like, she got to think about the fact that Steffi gave her ultimatum, so she got to do what's right, and you need to go home and recommit to your wife. And he's like, what are you saying? So she wanted him to go have sex or make love to his wife or whatever. And he's like, I think first he was like, I'll do anything that you asked of me, and that's what she asked him to do. So he went home. Before he went home, he told Sheila to go put on something for him or whatever. So she went put on something, and she was like, "Tell me that you miss me." And he was like, "I'm here, aren't I?" I said, "Sheila, ain't no way. What you mean you here, aren't you? What you mean about? What do you mean by that?" Who was that, Drewski? He was like, "What do you mean by that?" Yeah. I'm like, Sheila, it's been too many signs now. Come on now, be for real. Be for real. Where's crazy? Will the real Sheila please stand up? No. But yeah, that's pretty much that happened. The same thing happened. It's been the same. What's today? Tuesday? Maybe tomorrow we'll see something different. Hopefully by Friday we see Sheila find out. Cause it's been the same thing for the past few weeks, ain't it? But yeah, let's see. Deacon said he can't stop thinking about Taylor. Taylor said Sheila can't suspect anything. Taylor tells Deacon to be a husband to his wife, make things right. Steffi wants Hope to leave it alone. Deacon said he'll recommit to Sheila, but he gonna be thinking about Taylor the entire time, and he was the entire time. That's a pretty brown truck. The entire time he was thinking about her. But he didn't even want to do it. Before he started thinking about Taylor, he was just standing up there, Sheila over here kissing on him and stuff, and you could tell that he didn't want to do it. It was like he was appalled at the fact that his wife wanted to make love to him. But not enough to stop it. But he was imagining Taylor the whole time. But yeah, Hope tells Steffi that Taylor has fallen for their dad. Hope brings up how Stephanie made her let D go, and that's when I was like, okay, now you know she'll fire you, and she'll be the first one to say, oh, it's not about business, it's about personal, or it's not about personal, it's about business, and she be the main one to bring it into the office. But yeah, I said, you better be careful. I said, she itching, she don't like you Logans anyway. I said, she itching to fire you, girl. But yeah, after Steffi left, because she was saying it's final and everything, I said, well, technically, you can't tell nobody what to do, because they over here, they supposed to kiss this week. They supposed to kiss again, Taylor and Deacon. But yeah, Hope ain't no telling Deacon, I don't care what Steffi says or whatever. If they want to be together, then they going to be together or whatever. Sheila wanted Deacon, oh, I already said that part. He like, I'm here on time. I said, ma'am. And that's when they showed him at the end of the episode thinking about Taylor. They showed Taylor thinking about the fact that she just told her dude that's not really her dude because he's a married man to go make love to another woman. I said, okay. Okay. I said, now, Taylor, be for real now. Now, I don't know. I don't even know. Some people say they want to see Taylor and Deacon together. I think at the time when they first kissed, if y'all remember, I spoke on this before. If you was watching around that time, they had kissed before. It was during the whole, well, it ain't much difference. I about to say during the whole Brooke and Ridge reuniting thing. And I was like, well, that's not. I think it was during the pack? I think it was during the pack, and he was trying to convince her that she deserved better or something. Or I think he was it when didn't Taylor convince Deacon to go talk? Did Taylor? I think so. Hold on. Okay, I don't see them. Let me see what time it is. It's 3:32. I think she should be pulling up. She should be pulling up. The bus should be pulling up soon. But if I'm not mistaken, during that time, it was during the pack. If y'all watched then, wasn't it during the pack when Brooke and Taylor agreed that they was tired of Ridge foolishness and they decided to be friends for a split second, and Taylor convinced Deacon to go after Brooke? I forgot about that part. But that's it, y'all. Let me know y'all thoughts on this episode down below. Hold on, wait. I think I'm forgetting something. Hope upset she mentioned how Steffi had fired her brother, made her do it. Now, that's what it was. I will say, I didn't understand that either. First of all, now I know they said something about it was a trial run and stuff like that. If it don't work out, it don't work out. That wasn't the part. It was the part that y'all the boss. Y'all supposed to, y'all the boss. Y'all supposed to go fire this boy, this man or whatever. And they didn't. Now, that part, I agree with Hope on. I agree with that. But yeah, I was like, you better calm it down. You know she'll fire you. You know she will fire you in a split second. But yeah, I think that's it. I think that's all. Let me know y'all thoughts. Here go a bus, but I don't know if that's the bus or not. They just tiptoeing up. Let me see. I don't think that's it though. But they kept going. Let me know y'all thoughts on this episode down below. Stay tuned for the next video. Until next time, deuces. Have a great rest of the day and be safe.